So in today's video, we are looking at SocialBu. Now, this is a social media platform, to centralize social media publishing, scheduling, analytics, and multi-brand collaboration across 12 plus platforms. So I'll show you exactly how to use it, and I'll leave the link down below in the video description, so that you can use it to make a one-time purchase if you decide to. All right, this is basically from AppSumo, but before we continue, let me show you around the pricing plans so that you know exactly what you are getting. All right, here we have the tier 1, which is just $49 lifetime access. So here you have social accounts about 10, post per month 600, custom queues 8, AI write-up credits per month is about 500. Then your team is 1. So we have automation, which is 0, social inbox, you don't have that, AI plus MCP server, SocialBu listen, you don't have those ones there. All right, you can actually click here to check all the features to know exactly what you are getting. But for the tier 2, you here, which is just $109, you have about access to 25 social accounts. You have cost, post per month, which is 1,500. I mean, this is good. Then they also have custom queues 18, AI writer credits per month, which is 1,200. Then the teams, you have 3, automations 30, social inbox, you have it there, AI plus MCP server, SocialBu listen, manage multiple accounts, and so on and so forth. So you have the whole lot of this one here. So, and then for the tier 3, which is $279, you have 75 social accounts. Then the post per month is 5,000. All right, custom queues, which is 60, AI writer credits per month 2,400. Okay, so you see you have almost you have everything on the tier 3. My recommendation is that just go with this first one or second one. All right, so that you have access to the automations and all that. So this is what I would recommend. If you can buy this, then just get this. But if you can't, if this is what you want, you can get this. But if this is what you want, tier 1 is fine. But for me, I recommend their tier 2 list. Okay, but this other one, I will go for this one. So you can try and you can try to choose from any one of them. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm actually on the platform, and then we have the products. We check the products. You can publish, schedule, preview, recycle, and bulk schedule post. All right, here we also have the curate, discover, and share content with advanced filters. Then we also have the respond, message, comments. You can respond to messages, comments, and mentions, and so on and so forth. Okay. Just take a look. Then the analyze. This way you can check your post account and network performance, more like the analytics. This is the automate. This is where you can, and then RSS posting, webhooks, and auto replies. We have the team collaboration and MCP server, connect AI assistants to SocialBu, create, improve, and reuse content with AI. All right, here you can also track keywords, mentions, and conversions. Okay, so we have them there. So on the platforms, which you have Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, Mastodon, Threads, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, TikTok, Google Business Profile, and so on and so forth. So these are some of the things you have there. So I'm just going to log in now, so that I will show you exactly. I will show you ways around it. So if you have not signed up, you just click on sign up. Right, just enter your name, your email, and password. All right, so I've entered my details, and I'm just going to click on create account. All right, please complete email verification to log in. So you just go to your email, and then you just click on verification. Alright, so I've actually gone to my email to verify my account. So I'm just going to click on done. So here it says, what's your company name? You just put your company name there. And then here it also says, what kind of work do you do? So you just tell them marketing manager, social media manager, digital agency, small business owner, influencer. So just choose whichever one that fits you. So me, I'm just going to put here, let's just say social media manager. I just want to put that, and I'm going to click on continue. So it say, how did you discover SocialBu? So you can just put here, let's say on YouTube. I don't know if YouTube is here. You can just Facebook, Twitter, just choose from any of that. And then here you put your phone number. So I just put in my phone number there. So here you're going to select your time zone. So I selected my time zone. Now click on continue. So I'm just going to click on skip for now. So here I'm just going to click on limited access only. Alright, so here it says connect your social media profiles to schedule posts, publish content, and track insights. So you can decide to just connect from here. But for now, I'm just going to click on skip. Just connect from there if you want to start using it instantly, so that you don't have to go back and start connecting. But for me, okay, so here's the dashboard. So I've already set my time zone, add accounts, link your account profile, create a post, start content. This is where you just click on create a post. So we'll just click on create a post. I'm going to skip this tower for now. So here you're going to connect your social account. So this is where you connect your account. You just click here to connect your account. So whichever account that you want to use, this is where you are going to connect it. All right. Let's say you are connecting. Okay, they are even bringing up everything automatically. Create connection link. Or let others securely add their social account. So you can allow other people to to add their social media account or add it yourself. Okay, so here we have the pages. This way you can add your Facebook page. Let's assume you want to add, let's say Facebook. I'll just click on add. Okay, now to add your Facebook account is very simple. You just put your email or phone number for your Facebook account. Here you put your password and you click on login. All right, then that's the way it is to actually do this. But I'm not going to be doing this now. I'm just showing you how it actually works. All right, then after that you can also view all the platforms just like what we have seen before. It's the same thing with other you want to create your LinkedIn account and so on. So the next one we are looking at now is the publish. Now it says connect an account to unlock this page. Add a social profile once. Then you can schedule posts, reply from the inbox, and see account insights. All right, you're going to see all the insights. They also have the Facebook and all that. So if you want to publish, then you need to create, connect an account here. All right, so you see the post. Usually you can schedule your post. This is awaiting approval draft to show you published. You also can also check the calendars. You say your calendar is empty, but no social accounts are connected, because no social accounts are connected. So in order to be able to use this calendar, you need to create connect an account. You also check the queues. All right, it looks like you have no setup, so that's why you can do all of that. We have the calendars. This is where you can do your posting. You can click on schedule, maybe if you want to schedule a post. So that's why you do that. And then the other one is called respond. This is basically where you can respond to messages. All right, let's say somebody messages you. This is where you can do all of that. It says never miss a conversation. Bring messages, comments, and reviews into one shared inbox so your team can reply faster and keep every conversation moving. Upgrade your plan to unlock this response. So for this particular one, you will need to upgrade your plan, all right, to use this response. So if you just want all your messages, replies and all, so this is where you are going to use, but you will need to upgrade to the pro version to use this. And then you can just click here to see the upgrade amount. And then this is where you also listen. This one is kind of new. It said listen. Now this one says find the conversation worth joining. Watch how listen helps you monitor keywords, spot useful mentions and tone. All right, so free conversation into action. This is where you can create first stream. Okay, you can do some kind of streaming here. And this one also requires an upgrade. Social listening is available on growth and agency plans. So it's either you upgrade to the growth or the agency plans. So please upgrade your plan to be able to use this for streaming. And once you have done that, you just put your stream name here. This description is optional. We also have the search queries where you can add simple words, phrases, hashtags, or create handles to watch. Items match if any query matches. Add another query for alternatives. Okay. So here, this way you have your first query. You can add another query. Now, this is an example like sources like Blue Sky, Hacker News, Reddit, Threads, and so on and so forth. So we also have the AI analysis. Use an AI keyword matching to refine and label new items. So each new item checked by AI uses AI credits. If credits run out, items are still saved, but without AI analysis. Okay, so here you can click on use AI filter. All right, and analyze sentiment. That is where you can add positive, neutral, negative, or mixed labels to saved items. This is where you can generate tags. You can generate up to 3 short AI labels like compliant, competitor, or buy intent. Then after that, you click on create theme. So this is where you create your theme. And there is even a video here that you can watch that will show you how to do this. So you can listen to this guy, watch the video to see how he does it. And then the other one here is where it's called the generate. This is about short posts. You create engaging social media posts in seconds with our AI powered content generator. So when you click on this now, you can actually use AI, to do all of this. AI will do everything for you here. It will generate the whole thing. All right. So we have the account context. You can click on that. Optional. Uses the selected account and team AI text to guide generation. So we also have the post description. You briefly describe your post, what it's all about, and then your results will appear here. Fill out the form and generate content when ready. So you see it's going to generate the content. They also have the tone. This one is optional. Example, casual, direct, friendly. Just choose the kind of tone that you want. If you need a casual, friendly tone, just put it there. And then you also have the keywords. This one is also optional. You just put everything, keywords optional. That means some optional keywords to include. And after that, you're going to click on generate. All right, and you're going to start seeing the whole results here. Okay, so let me go back a little bit. And this way you can also select theme. All right, if you have a theme that you are working with, you can just select it from there. Okay, the other one is the curate. All right, for this particular one, I say curate is not available on your plan. Please upgrade to access this. So if you want to access this feature, then you will need to upgrade to the pro plan to be able to access this. So I'm going to close that. So you have all the plans here that are available, but for if you are making a purchase through AppSumo, you will have access to all of this depending on the tier. So this one is for those people that do not have access to AppSumo. So if you have access to it, you're going to make a one-time purchase. So you are going to make a one-time purchase. You are not going to be needing all of this. All right, because you are making a one-time purchase from AppSumo. And then we also have where they analyze here. Now it says analyze overview. Quickly see what happened, what mattered, and what to try next. This is the overview. It says no accounts connected yet. All right, so you can just connect an account, and then you also check your content. So post versus engagements. Post published, you will see your posts that have been published, engagement received. All right, but for both platforms like this, I realize that almost all of them, they don't really have the exact, information or data showing the amount of posts that have been published, the amount of engagement for most platforms, not for this one only. Most of them, they hardly even show things like this, but so that's one thing you should be aware of. Then we also have the accounts. It will show your net new followers, and then we also have the networks. They also have the team, and so on and so forth. And the last one here says automate. Alright, this way you can actually automate all your workflow. Okay, it says automations. Connect an account first. Alright, connect a social account before creating automations. So you have a channel to automate. For this particular one, you must, in fact, almost all of them, you need to create account. But I didn't create any account because I just wanted to show you guys around this whole thing so that when you want to get started, you know exactly what you're going to do. Alright, so you don't have to struggle much, and that's why I'm taking my time to really, tell you, show you how to do